for the ones who get it done.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio on a Monday after one hell of a weekend. Hope everybody who got to listen along, who was not there, enjoyed some of the goings on, and it was just a blast, man. It really was a blast. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Diz. How are you guys? Everybody
Hello.
good? Everybody ready to get back at it?
Let me ask you this.
I'm recuperating still.
Yeah, I figured you are, dude. But you know what's funny is I barely even got to hang out with you. After we did the show on Friday, Diz, I didn't really see you all that much, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it wasn't until like the pool party where we got to hang for a little bit and talk.
A little bit, yeah.
But you're right. We didn't get to hang as much as I thought we would.
And then, you know, you had Senning pouring booze out of a gas. Their reaction, by the way, so I don't know if the morning guys were talking about this yet or not, but Saturday afternoon, Senning walks into the pool area with a gas can. And the look on the face of security was priceless. Priceless. Monica, you were in the pool.
Yeah, I was. And I got some of the gas can.
I was sitting there talking to Diz, and I watch him walk in with this gas can, and then all of a sudden I see security coming from one direction. I see security coming from another direction. I'm like,
They were mad at the Stanleys. I think the Stanleys had water in them or whatever. I can imagine a gas can reaction.
This ought to be interesting. So they come over, and you know he starts. You know, he walks in with, he didn't even get to pour dry, and I don't even know what concoction he had in that gas
Tequila
can.
and Sunny D.
Yep.
Which, by the way, that is disgusting.
You would think in your head, and
Wrong.
I'm with you.
Wrong.
No,
It was
dude,
amazing.
But it was fantastic.
I loathe the taste of Sunny D.
I mean, I understand because I don't like sweets, and it's very, very sweet. Mixed with the tequila. Don't ask me what magic, or maybe because I was drunk.
Yeah.
Either way,
Could've been
it
that.
was very, very, very tasty when I'm in the pool and he's, you know, sticking that gas can down my throat. It was nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
I
And by
wonder
the way,
if
he talked about it. We talked between shows and stuff or whatever. He was telling me his idea. And in my head, I was like, that sounds like fun. But, you know, you never know how things are going to be pulled off. But it was perfect. It was everything he said it would be and more. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, security had other thoughts.
But it couldn't have done too much.
Well, what my thought was like, did he? I don't think he was walking around with a staff pass on at the time. So
That's true.
maybe they thought he was like an outsider who was just ready to burn the pool down.
Yeah, and
have no
listen, I
idea.
understand their jobs for sure.
I have no idea. So he's walking around and he's trying to do his thing, and he just wants to. All Senning ever wants to do is bring joy.
Yes.
That's it. We all know that, but those security dudes don't know that, and they were just like. And then when he explained to them what it was, they only wanted him to do it for they really, really, really wanted that gas can out of the pool area.
Yeah.
Of course.
Even after they saw people drinking it, knowing it wasn't going to hurt anybody or burn the place down,
Willingly,
they still
happily
wanted that thing.
enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was an interesting part. But Diz, that was really the only time I got to chill with you. That was the end. That was the end of that. And then and then Senning it. I don't know if you got wind of what happened, but they got me to smoke.
Yes.
Oh, word was around.
That did
sir.
not end well at all.
I was
knew it.
upset when I heard that. Well, not upset. I was jealous. Sorry, that's the word I want to use because I was saying it all weekend. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And you're like, we'll see. We'll see. And your fear came alive because you told me it sounds like a good idea, but I'm going to do it and regret it. You
exactly
did it.
What happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's exactly what happened.
I thought you said I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, go.
No, remember that time? I remember I told you guys that story. I was at my buddy Chuck's sister's wedding, and he wanted to do shots. And I said, okay, anything. We just talked about this like a few weeks ago. Anything but Southern Comfort. I can't drink Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
And then he came back with a shot of Southern Comfort. And I'm like, dude, if I drink it, I'm going to puke all over the floor.
Yeah.
And I literally did the shot and then threw up on the floor. And I said, that's your fault. And I walked away.
Yeah.
As soon as I smoked that thing, it went from Senning to me to Ian. And I should have stopped right there. And then went back to Senning. And then it came back to me, and I hit it twice, both times.
Is it a cigarette, like something you're smoking?
Yeah, it was a joint.
So and I don't live in this world, but everybody just does the same. We're all just kissing each other basically in this little circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I'm talking to Carmen, and we're having a full-blown a conversation. She's such a sweetheart. She really, really is. And we're talking. And next thing, it's like, womp, 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 womp. And I am like holding on by a thread.
Did you tell her? Listen,
I
I'm so sorry.
did.
Okay.
I said to her, I go, Carmen, listen, I haven't smoked pot in like 20 years. I just smoked pot. I said, I am a disaster. I said, I have to go.
Hold on. I missed
And I
the
just
time.
turned around. I said goodbye to nobody.
I missed the time.
I went into my room.
What time?
And that was the last anybody saw me. It was about 12:30 Saturday night.
Okay, so you had said I left at like midnight,
Right.
and so I was like, I don't know what time you're leaving in the morning. I guess we're gonna say goodbye now. Had you already done it and you hadn't affected it yet? Okay, all right.
No.
Yeah, because you seem fine to me.
So it was 12:30 or 1 o'clock or whatever it was, and as soon as I hit it, it was like everything I knew was gonna happen, and maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I just knew it. I knew it, and I went into my room. I'm like. And then I was, hot and sweaty. I needed a shower really bad, but I couldn't move. And I'm laying on my bed. I'm like, you're such a dick. Why did you do it? You were having a good time. You were sitting there. You were laughing. I was laughing and having a great time without it.
And what did you come to? Why did you do it?
Peer pressure.
Oh, yeah? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Sending and Ian.
You're with your boys. You're not going to get that opportunity again.
Right.
And who knows how long. Just hit a little joint, deal with the repercussions later.
Yeah, and I dealt with the repercussions, boy.
How long does it last?
I fell asleep.
And
So
you
I
woke
don't
up
know.
okay? Or is it,
I woke up a little bit still of a mess, but I had to get to the airport. So I jumped in the shower, whacked back of water and a coffee.
I know.
say
Me
something
too.
else.
Me too.
I was like, I didn't need to know that part.
Oh, you thought it was whack? Yeah, no.
Whacked it,
And
got
then,
up.
got to the airport, and I was cool, and I had one of those headaches, and I was like, God damn it! So I took some leave, and that went away. But yeah, there was a reason I don't smoke weed, and my wife wanted me to smoke more than anybody because she would love to have her weed buddy back. She would love that. And when I told her what happened, she was like, oh, come on. Serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. I go, it was a disaster. And I felt so bad because I was in the middle of a great conversation with Carmen, and it just came on like a freight train. And I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm sure she understood, right?
Yeah, no, she's great. She's great. It was, for me, I don't know, maybe you guys take it for granted because you guys see each other a lot. I mean, I know Calta's show works out of the house and stuff like that, so you don't maybe see all of them. But there's events and stuff that you guys go to, and, you'll run it. You see Pap all the time. I know you guys hang out. It was good to, him and I were catching up about some stuff. I got to have a lot of one-on-ones with people that I don't get to see. So for me, I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm going to sound a little bit mushy here. For me, it was a pretty phenomenal experience. Because I got to have one-on-ones with people I don't get to see all that often. I got to watch the staff work like a well-oiled machine. And nobody was bitching, not to me at least. And nobody had like some grumpy mood on their face or any like that. Like everybody knew their gig. Everybody knew what they were supposed to be doing. Everybody was where they were supposed to be, when they were supposed to be there. So I'm watching as an outsider, really from another radio station, and watching that whole team operate flawlessly. I'm watching that dude Dan walking around with that towel around his neck, sweating like a mofo,
He's
and
from
just
beginning
going
to end, by the way.
and from beginning to end. And I'm watching, Cernak, and I'm watching Mike O. I'm watching everybody just go and do their job. And it was just a well-oiled machine of a team. And, you guys maybe take it for granted because you see everybody. But for me, it was kind of whoa. And then the audience is, everybody's there with nothing but love and respect. And it was, they pretty much, for the most part, they come over, they say hello, they'll talk a little while, but they don't expect like a half hour of your time or 40 minutes of your time. They just want to listen. We really, really love the show. A lot of people asking, how Raj was, how Brett was. It was, a lot of gratitude, I think, is the word I left there with. A lot of it.
I think the only complaint of that whole weekend was security was doing too much sometimes.
That was the only thing, the negative that I was hearing a little bit too. But they were overwhelmed. I mean,
that's the thing. They hired outside security. They didn't really prep them on like this is what to expect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. They were kind of just doing their jobs, like with John and getting the can, whatever. They let him do it. So there was exceptions, but there was a time for like karaoke where they just were being hard asses about letting anyone in. Like I had my staff pass, and the guy goes, "If you leave, you cannot come back in." And I'm like,
I saw that
I'm getting
too.
in.
And then the pool party after the Pitbull toddler thing, I was about to walk up to that, and Ian goes, "Yeah, you don't want to go there."
No, you didn't. You did the right
I'm
thing.
like, "What? What's the matter?" He goes, "You can't get in." I'm like, "Well, I have the staff pass." He goes, "Yeah, I'm
You didn't
telling
see the
you."
line? There was a long line.
I'm telling you. And then I started walking towards it, and I just turned around and came back, sat right next to Ian. He's like, I go, "You're right. I'm not going there." He's like, "I told you."
I don't know what I
told
don't
you.
work there. I don't know what if this was just only one thing or not. But when I went up, because Mike O was at the gate as well, poor guy he's got it. Everybody's like, nobody was yelling at him, thank God. But
No.
he still feels the pressure of, okay, I feel bad for these people in line or whatever. What I understood it to be was that they were waiting on lifeguards. Now I understand, laws and rules, and I get you're doing your job. So if there weren't lifeguards, but then when I was leaving, because I wasn't in the line either, I saw like 2 or 3 different lifeguards walking in that general direction. So, and this was after 10 o'clock. So I guess it got solved. And again, I don't know if that was the only issue, but that at least makes sense to me because, safety reasons, or I have no idea what the rules are, but, it's got to be frustrating on both ends. Just because basically the bottom line is we just wanted everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
Ultimately that's the goal, a safe, good time. So it looked like I saw the light up stuff, looked really, really cool once people did get in there and stuff.
What, in the pool area for the pool party?
But you know what we did? We went to the smaller pool. Like, why are we?
The karaoke one, yeah.
Yeah, why just go over here? Can I tell you, Friday night, the savior and the hero of the whole weekend for me, well, aside from everybody's working so hard, is John Setting's wife, Danielle.
Yeah.
She saved me so many times. And she literally saved my life Saturday afternoon because Patrick Smith and me and her, people were just hanging out. And I told them I couldn't swim because I can't swim. And Patrick was like, "Don't worry about me. Don't worry about it. I got you. Come this way." And he took my forearm and was guiding me along because I couldn't touch the bottom and I would have drowned. So he's on, and someone called his name or something, and he just let go and walked away. And I'm like, ah! And I start to panic like a total moron who can't swim. And Danielle, being the sweetest ever, comes over, grabs my forearm where he had it, and he's like, she goes, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "You can't swim." I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Oh my God, I had no idea." So
I have a confession to make.
What? You saw it and laughed at me?
No, I paid Patrick to
let go of you
and walk away. No, I'm just kidding.
I know I didn't believe you for a second, but I wouldn't also be surprised.
I was the guy who's screaming. I go, "Let go of her arm. Come here. I want to talk to you."
She also
get your damn hands off her.
She was also there Friday night when I was dying. By the way, sundown, maybe 11 o'clock at night. And just it was such a hot weekend. And she's walking by. She's like, Monica, she's like, it's so hot. I'm like, yeah. She's like, let's go to the pool. I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, it's me and John and her and Drew and Sarah, his girlfriend. And we're all just in the pool. And there's nobody in the pool at all except us. Like, we're the literal only ones in the whole pool with the fountains coming down and the water lit up, and it was beautiful. So
Now,
Danielle was the MVP.
I'm going to sound like an amateur, but where the big hangout was, like by the stage and everything else, was right by our rooms.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I would just duck out for like 10, 15 minutes to just go in the air condition because I don't know how you guys get you. You guys are in the devil's armpit, man. It was, I was 3 showers a day.
Yeah, it was, well, you just get in the
Friday and Saturday,
I'm just
3
in the
showers
pool.
a day.
I
I know, but I just kept going, like just right down the hall. I was like, I got to take a shower and just jump in the shower, cool shower, and then like get back in the game and then.
I left my back door unlocked. For that exact reason, to
Zing.
go, to go jump in, get some AC, come right back out,
The second for me anyway, MVP was because I am the pee police and nobody pee in the pool, and that has been my whole mantra. I ended up.
Yeah, if you think that pool wasn't full of piss,
Nobody
you
was
are
peeing in the
You're
pool.
insane.
No.
I was
Nobody
talking to JP and I go, I'll be right back, and I went in the pool and I came back.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the bathroom if you're out of the pool? Why do you have to go in?
Because it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
But
There's
the
a limit.
bathroom is right there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in the
I was
pool.
standing next to you if it makes you feel better.
Right.
I was next to. I didn't see you
Dizzy
all
peed
weekend.
on your leg.
I didn't see you all weekend in the pool. I was sitting next to Mike Calta, and he said to me at one point, Monica, just so you know, I have to pee really bad right now, and I'm not gonna pee in the pool because whatever. I'm like, thank you. It's physically
peed in the
possible.
pool.
He did
He
not.
did.
I trust
He
him.
peed in the pool.
I don't believe him.
I would bet my kid's college fund that he peed in the pool.
I don't think he would have said anything to me. I think he would have just done it and be like, this bitch thinks nobody's peeing on the, like, you know what I mean? I think that he wouldn't have made it a point to say, I have to pee and I'm not.
Uh-huh. I think he was just trying to lure you in to make you feel more comfortable.
I was already there. I was already there.
Exactly. As he was saying the statement, it was already flying.
Well, I had to make sure because it's hot, I like to go under the water and cool my hair off. And so I was like, okay. And I went under. I went into his feet.
Yeah, you did.
Gross. You guys are weird animals.
We're not weird animals. We're human beings, and we're lazy.
Lazy. Okay. As long as you can say it. If that's facts. You're lazy. Stop being lazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get to. We'll take a first break. We will do Dead Guy today, much to the chagrin of Dizzy and Monica. I know. Hey, listen. We took it off. We took it off on Friday. We're back at it today. Everything is back to normal. The stories are flying. 800-771-1025. If you were there and you want to chime in, more than happy to hear about it. It's JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I'll be right back.
Up cars with guitars and drummers go crack, boom, bam.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. 1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Zero is back at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you got to let them know that John Senning sent you.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches on my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said, I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around the store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches on my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
If you're looking to buy a custom engagement ring, you know where to go. That is the Golden Diamond Source. Family owned and trusted for over 40 years, just minutes from anywhere in Tampa Bay. You can stop by the Golden Diamond Source on Olmerton Road and let them make a unique, beautiful ring for your future bride in anybody's price range. And you get to get it done without all that sales pressure. Because at the Golden Diamond Source, they just want to make sure you leave happy and with a great investment in your marriage future. At the Golden Diamond Source, they're not just there for engagement rings, they're a jewelry super center. From birthstones to tennis bracelets to diamond studs, whatever's on your wish list, the Golden Diamond Source can make it happen. And did you know that right now gold is at an all-time high? If you bring in your old jewelry, Steve and Julie Weintraub will buy it and offer the highest trade-in values of the year. It's a perfect time to upgrade what you're not wearing and turn it into something that you'll never want to take off. It only happens at the Golden Diamond Source with the largest selection of jewelry, including men's jewelry. Stop in there for all your jewelry needs and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Kelta Show.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
Fresh local trades, luxury for less at Furman Luxury Used Cars. New arrivals hit our lot daily. BMWs, Audis, Broncos, Hondas, and more. All priced for every budget. We handpick premium vehicles for local trades. And every one includes a free Carfax for peace of mind. Quick trade appraisals, flexible financing, transparent pricing, luxury made affordable. Only at Furman Luxury Used Cars on US 19 in Palm Harbor. Shop now at FurmanLuxuryUsedCars.com.
During the month of July, Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP back from the Bowen Beach Bash. Back to reality. Yesterday was my anniversary, so I had to bounce out of there early.
Anniversary sex?
No. No, we went out to dinner in the city. So I flew home, had to drive back to the island, went home, showered, changed, had to drive into Manhattan, had dinner at this, some place that was made famous on TikTok. It's called Din Tai Fun or something like that. And it's like basically dim sum. You know what that is? It's like basically like Chinese tapas.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Less
that kind of
tapas.
thing.
Don't you like tapas too?
I do. But this was, I don't really like chocolate all that much, but the thing I had yesterday was the best thing I ever put in my mouth. You heard me. It was like basically like a steamed dumpling, but inside the dumpling was chocolate that tastes like hot chocolate.
Oh.
And I don't even like chocolate.
But the dumpling is, if I'm mistaken, it's like a dough, soft dough thing. Okay.
That's all it was. So it was like inside the dough was hot chocolate, and it was oh my god good.
I'd try that. Dark chocolate?
No, it was like liquid. It was like whatever this stuff was. I don't know, but it was amazing. But yeah, yesterday was 23 years for me and the broad.
Woman. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yep, 30 years together.
Yeah.
30 years. So
We got another 30, so let's pace ourselves.
What am I now? 53. That would bring us to 83. One of us has to die before then.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, you really don't.
100% we do. Another 30 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. 60 years together.
I mean, and you're right, and mad respect, especially in this day and age. But I say that, but like literally every wedding has till death do us part. So that's what you're supposed to do. Like that's part of the gig. No, and I wanted to, even after all of that. Like that's in the vows. I said there is no such thing as divorce. Like that's what, like going 30 years, going 50 years is unbelievably respectable, but also part of it's what you signed up for. Right?
How did you do with the upside down pineapple people this weekend?
Oh, I want you to know that I have I got drunk, so I stopped counting. But before I lost track of counting, I got 23. Has anybody approached you about it yet? Like nobody's approached me about it, but everybody wanted to know how many people had already approached me, and the number was 0. So you lose your bet. Take the under.
Yeah,
Pay the under.
Take the under. Dizzy and I both lost that one.
Did she just not get the signs?
It's possible.
Like you weren't reading the room.
I was drunk there, too.
Because you said
so,
you are that type of person. You're not
true.
catching on.
That's true.
But, Monica, I got to be honest with you. I didn't see you wasted.
No, I definitely was fine. I was up until the wee hours every night. I just know that there were, like Friday afternoon, I was definitely drunk, but then I sobered up a bit. Like when I saw you and Ian Friday night, I was completely like, we're good here. Yeah. So it just depends on the time of day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but the best part was I wasn't driving anywhere.
Oh.
So there was zero pressure to stop or start. It was just.
Speaking of swinging, though, I heard there was upside down pineapples on y'all's side.
There was. There was one in the room next to me.
Yeah.
Good for them, whoever. Yeah. Are we outing?
I don't know who it was. I just know.
Oh, I know who it was.
I know it wasn't Drew, from what I was told.
I'm sorry?
It wasn't Drew's room, I heard.
No, it was.
The one I'm hearing about was not Drew's room. So there's more than
Drew
one.
was in the room right next to me.
Okay.
And there was an upside down pineapple on that room.
Well, that doesn't mean anything happened. It just means there's more
Well, it
advertising.
said down for shenanigans. I mean, it says it right there on the sign.
Respect.
You know,
I bring condoms.
I believe it was him. You know, I asked him, I said, is that you in the room next to me? He said, yep. I go, is that your pineapple? And we just kind of laughed, and that was the end of it. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I tell you, you know, he was another one I got to have a conversation with. I got to talk to Galvin. I got to talk to Mike. I got to talk to all these people that I don't really get to
JP,
talk
here's
to.
what it is. You work for the station, and everybody knows you, and everybody loves you. You're just don't, like you said earlier, like I see John Senning every day. I see Gareth every day.
Yeah.
You got to do what we do daily.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah.
you need, honestly, and attention management and whoever else needs to know this, you need to do that. Not, I'm not saying every day or every week or every month even, but you need to do that way more often than you do so you can feel a part of all of this that we get to do
Well, it's
kind of
like how we feel when we don't, like, for instance, with the morning show, we don't see them because they're not in the studio.
Yeah.
Like I sat with Galvin and JP, and we talked about Galvin's brothers for a bit, and then, you know, other people I didn't get to see, I got to kick it with and talk to them. It was like, it's fun, those moments where you just catch up with people you never get to.
And it's not even so much because I'll see them like once in a while. I'll run into Galvin, whatever. You're right; it's far and few between. But to me, it's more of a you know, we all play for the same team. We're all supporting each other, but we're not behind a mic working. You know what I mean? Like we're just literally hanging out.
Yeah.
If there's a beverage, we're a little bit, you know, happy and whatever. So it's very. By the way, maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't mean. I'm gonna.
Too late now.
Well, I'm going to preface it with, I mean zero disrespect. I mean, I have nothing but respect and love for Galvin's wife. She's funny. She's beautiful. She's a
Right.
good time. I love her to death.
Here
respect.
comes trouble.
Yeah, but
I was standing behind her at brunch yesterday. Did you see her yesterday? You didn't, JP. You were gone. And she had these shorts on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a heterosexual woman distracted by that woman's ass. I was like, damn, it looks good. It looks good. So I just was admiring it, trying to, not be ridiculous. And a girl walks by who she knows and just smacked her on the butt. And I was like, oh, well, that's a green light right there. Yeah. So I went over and I said, Galvin, please, no disrespect to you or your wife, but I got to smack her butt in those shorts. They're like ridiculous. Yeah. And so I did, and that was kind of nice.
Do you know her name?
We don't get to do that normally.
Do you know her name?
Jenny.
Okay. Jenny and Nicole are the same person when it comes to that type of stuff. Their butts are always out at events.
And it wasn't even like they were out. I mean, they were short, but I didn't see butt cheeks hanging out the back, or I didn't know. I just, the shape and the high and tight, and I don't know. Yeah,
Jenny got a little apple bottom on her.
Yes, that's exactly what it was, an apple bottom, and it was looking good. And so stuff like that I don't get to do normally.
One of my big takeaways from the weekend was, and I didn't think this was even going to be remotely possible, unless I missed something, no drama.
Yeah, no.
No drama.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't catch wind of anything. And I certainly wasn't a part of any of it, any drama. I had a blast, man.
I'll tell you what, the only thing I can, if there's how there's always a thing to talk about, it's literally a thing. I'm hoping you saw that, JP, on the lead singer, Mr. Lead Singer, Pitbull Toddler Josh was jumping up and down. Did you?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear about that?
Ooh.
No, what happened?
That's all anybody was talking about the next day.
Did his pecker fall out?
No, he doesn't wear underwear, so when he's bouncing, it's going up and down, and it's find it on it's on Facebook too, I think, but find it on Instagram. It is a very prominent wiener up and down. So I had to ask him the next day. I'm like, does that hurt? Like girls' boobs when they bounce, they hurt. I'm like, does that hurt? How do you not feel it? Like, how are you not feeling your wiener?
Probably the booze.
I don't know. He said it didn't hurt, so I'm glad. But anyway, listen, we were all looking at it. We're all the comments were about his dying.
Yeah.
Is it admirable?
I'm impressed.
I heard you were one of the first ones to find out.
Was
That's what JoJo told me. She goes, yeah, Monica was the one who found out.
Hey, look at that thing. I got a radar maybe. I don't know, but it was
JoJo
impressive.
showed me the video. I was like half dead on that brunch. And when I was leaving, that was when I said bye to Josh. I was like, all right, Josh, dope D, bro. And I walked away.
Dope D. I will say this.
Respect.
Yeah.
I could tell a little bit, Gareth, because when you went over, when they put the breakfast sandwiches out or whatever, the look in your eye was, this was my last ditch effort. I'm really gonna this food's gonna bring me around or it's not. Yeah. And you went over there and you were like, you weren't hunched over eating it, but you had that stance of I gotta choke this down. Yeah. Otherwise, it was very it was funny to me, but I'm glad. I hope you weren't hurting too bad. I'm glad you feel better.
I ended up doing. I didn't know Josh also did Mo's Rock Show with Ethan over the weekend. I was gonna do like a segment or two. I ended up doing 3 hours with those guys. We had a blast.
Was that before or after you lost the thing?
That was something completely different.
Although, did you win or lose?
For the record, what? I can't. Well, I'm first loser, but I came second.
So you lost.
There was 4 people. I did
win?
lose. I didn't win, but I didn't get my ass kicked. Mo got his ass kicked.
I thought he was Mr. Rock. Doesn't he have his own rock show? And
that was a joke we were making. Like, why do you have the rock show?
By the way, JP, a couple of comments I got about you were good and everything. They're like, I didn't expect to see JP so much you were on the stage. You were on shows. I didn't expect to see him so much out there talking on air the whole time.
Well, yeah, I did my show. And like I said, I just needed to know where I needed to be. You know, I needed to know, and if there was going to be a break in the action, and I can go run. But once I was there and I was in the middle of it, I'm like, okay, I'm not going anywhere. This is it. And I didn't, my anxiety, like my mental stuff for the most part until I smoked weed was good. I was feeling good. I was, having great conversations with staff. I was having great conversations with listeners. I had a really, really, I don't want to just keep, beating a dead horse, but I had a great, great weekend. I really did.
That's saying a lot coming off, because I just figured you'd be too over it all traveling. Like, did you even unpack after Italy that you might just be like, I just can't with this all because it's too much?
I'm going away this weekend.
Oh, my God.
That I'm trying to get out of, but I can't.
Stay put.
My buddy Chuck's, that dude, we're going down there this weekend. We were supposed to, he's got a beach house and like a little condo. Not a shouldn't beach house. Like he got a condo that he got somebody passed away. He got it cheap and just redid it a little bit. It's, it's perfect for him and his family. And that's where I thought we were going. Then he said, listen, can you guys just come to the house? And his house is like outside of Baltimore. And I'm like, God.
Oh, that's not the same. That's not the same at all.
I know. But then I felt bad. I felt bad and I couldn't say no. And now, I'm trying to fly to Baltimore and Southwest wants like $1,400 for two people to fly 45 minutes.
Going on in Baltimore that it costs $700 for
$700 a person to fly from right out of here to fly into Baltimore. And I'm like, so now we're driving. And it's going to be a 5-hour drive if I'm lucky. But on the way home, it's a nightmare. On the way home, it's an absolute nightmare. Anytime you're driving back up north from 95 up north, you get to anywhere near the Verrazano Bridge in Staten Island, it just turns into a parking lot. It just turns into a parking lot. So now it's like, I know I have to go there.
Let me ask you this. What's
I
worse?
want to see him. I want to hang out with him. He's my boy. He's like my brother. And I haven't seen him in a minute. So I want to see him, but I'm like, I don't want to see him this bad.
Well, no. Well, it's just a different. It's
bad.
not what you signed up for. It's a completely different situation. Would you rather be stuck at Verrazano or whatever you just said for 3 hours, or have an hour of how you felt after smoking marijuana?
Ooh, I'll take the traffic.
Oh my God! All right, you were hurting.
No,
you were hurting. Then.
It's not that I was hurting. It was just that I don't like the way weed makes me feel anymore. And I haven't, and that's why I haven't done it. And then I did
and
it.
everybody says to me, Monica, you'd be fun because you'd just be laughing the whole time. What if that happened to me? What if that's how it affects me? And it's just miserable.
No, it sucked for me.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It just sucked. I can't smoke weed anymore. And I knew it going in, but then I was bullied.
You were bullied. You were just weak.
I was bullied. You say no to Ian Beckles.
Not a problem when it comes to marijuana. He doesn't even ask me. It ain't going to happen. I've already said no. He told me this weekend.
I tell you what, the look of joy on both their faces when I said, light it.
Yeah.
And they were like, really? I said, yeah, go ahead, do it.
Was that look, seeing that look worth whatever you went through?
No. No. It sucked.
It was momentary happiness.
Yeah, no, the whole thing sucked. That sucked.
I will say, I thought Monica. So, by my room, I had a good lookout where the whole events are happening. I went in my room because I was with some listeners. We were smoking outside my room. I was like, hold up, let me go get another thing. And I went in my room and I'm grabbing it. I come out and Monica's there. Do you remember that?
Nope, not at all. What time is this? What day?
This was Sunday. Saturday. Saturday during the day.
Drunk on Saturday.
And I remember coming out. I was like, Monica. And she's like, is he just coming out the room? I was like, this is my room. Are you smoking?
Zero
You're like,
recollection.
No.
I have zero recollection of that, which is scary to me. Was it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was early in the day too.
Told you I was drunk. I told you I was drunk.
It's funny.
Senning's texted me now. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you tried to kill me, bro.
All right. But your wife saved my life, so thank you.
I don't think there was anyone, 90% of the people I saw there, the on-air personalities, people working, and their significant others were drunk at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think JP was ever drunk. He's part of the 10%. But, for instance, Melanie, Mo's wife, we were on Mo's brother's boat at night with Patrick Smith and stuff. Melanie was sauced up. And it was the funniest thing ever.
I feel guilty because I was earlier in the day when I was getting drunk and talking to her, I was like, oh, come on. When was the last time because we used to be each other's drunk buddies when we were at their events. We haven't done this in forever. Your kid's not here. You're not driving anywhere. Let's go. I really egged her on.
Calta, when I ran into him Friday night, I looked at him. I'm like, dude, you good? He's like, bro. He's like, I drank 3 of those cut waters. He's like, I'm a mess.
Those are good, though. Did you try one?
No.
Oh, I gotta tell you.
I didn't try that. I didn't try the cut water. I drank. I was drinking beers, and I usually never drink beer either. But I was like, you know what? I can maintain with beers. I can keep on going, and everything's gonna be fine. I had a buzz on Saturday night before I smoked, which is probably why I agreed to smoke.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And I had a buzz on Friday night, but drunk, no.
I was
definitely not drunk. There was no point in that weekend where if I had to jump behind the wheel of a car, I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. But in my head, it's like taking a lift. If I'm going to do it, then why am I sober? The whole point, if I'm not driving anywhere and my hotel is however many steps that way, then let's just get drunk.
Yeah. I'll tell you the one thing I said, because I think they told us that we had like a room credit.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. And by the way,
But every time I tried to use it, like, the scanner's what doesn't work.
oh really?
Yeah. I tried to 3 different times. Oh no, the scanner's down.
So what happened? You had to pay?
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, what?
Yeah, well, I didn't know there was a scanner and whatever. I just said, because they told me before, they said, charge it to your room. You have $100 credit. And I was like, charge it to the room. And I got my bill, and it hit me like $80. I was like, well, I got to call them.
If this is ridiculous, because if we're going to talk about this, I kept trying to use it, but God bless the listeners kept bringing me neutrals left and right. So I didn't even use it until Saturday. And I used it Saturday.
Boobies.
For food. So then when I went to go check out on Sunday, I knew I hadn't used it all because I had only used it. I think I had bought like maybe a drink or some food or whatever. And then so I'm like, how much do I have left? And this guy tells me I have $124 and so much cents left. I'm like, wait, I thought it was just
you got the whole JP show thing. That's
I know. I'm like, what is happening here? So then
I
I was
guess
like,
you got everybody's.
Listen, I have no idea what happened there, but I left money on the table. I was like, well, I'm gonna have a neutral now, just because I have some. But it was interesting.
Does everybody have a favorite moment?
That's hard. There were so many moments I was having just fun.
Think about it. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll.
I do
and
have
then
one.
You have a favorite moment, Monica?
I just realized it. Yes.
All right, we'll get to it when we come back. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. The Monday after the Bone Beach Bash. We'll be right back.
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis.
Live in California.
Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty.
Need a new fence that stands tall? Look no further.
I'm so glad I went to Fence Outlets. Their team really nailed it, and my home has been completely elevated by my new fence. Thanks, Fence Outlet.
Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Cat Namo from Jugarabo Live, primetime, baby. For all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richie, it's Newport Richie's #1 gun range. Now, this won't last long. Before a limited time, you can sign up for free concealed carry courses at All American Gunslingers. Limited time only. This $85 class is free. All you have to do is pay the $20 range fee. This is the class you'll need to get your concealed carry permit, and you should have it. Sign up today at aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, and free concealed carry courses. America!
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
If you're ready to give your business and your bank account a boost, Achieva Credit Union is offering a special cash bonus program. Open up a new business checking account with Achieva, and they'll reward you with the cash bonus up to $400. And joining Achieva Credit Union isn't just about the welcome bonus. They offer full-service business banking with local decision makers who understand your market. For more info, go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Certain restrictions apply. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers have been terribly abused in nursing homes. Bed sores, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
O'Reilly. Did you know 1 in 4 car batteries is weak and needs to be replaced? O'Reilly Auto Parts will test your battery for free in or out of your vehicle. We can help you find the best battery for your vehicle and budget. O'Reilly Auto Parts has batteries starting at just $89.99. Get your battery tested for free today at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025. You want to jump in on the conversations? Maybe if you were at the beach bash this past weekend. We were just starting to talk about. By the way, this had a whole bunch of people talking to me during the rock show. There was some argument, kind of not an argument, but a discussion broke up about whether or not Billy Joel was like a rock artist. Mm-hmm. And I must have had like a dozen people come up to me and say, "You have to watch this documentary that's on HBO Max."
Yeah, I've been seeing some reactions.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to give that, maybe I'll check that out tonight. My son's got a soccer game. I'm not sure. So what was your standout moment for yourself?
I'm going to say, and I feel bad because like Garrett said, there's a gazillion, and I know I'm going to think something later like, oh, that was it. But what first pops out to me, and I'm going to give it a co-award so no one's feelings are hurt. But it's, I don't want to pick one over the other, but dancing barefoot in the sand with, at night with all the stars out, and
during Pitbull Toddler
and Matt and Zach, both nights.
Yeah, you look like you were having a blast.
That's to me when heaven, if you believe it or you don't, and I will be dancing in the sand to fantastic music. By the way, Matt and Zach did a phenomenal job.
Really
Pitbull Toddler, always good, and just dancing, and to me that was unbelievably awesome. And and by the way, all the people that were there, like so many people showed up for it. And, some people I've met before, some people I haven't, just all dancing like we're just one big happy family. It really, truly was I remember just thinking, this is unbelievable. This is what I want out of life right here.
The Matt and Zach performance was they were perfectly fit for that
gig.
Yes, because like they brought the music, they brought the entertainment, they brought the humor, they brought the crowd play. Like they were just checking all the boxes.
And can I say their original music? Loved it.
Yeah,
I had never heard it before,
yes.
and I'm like, why am I? This is unbelievably. It fit right in, like you said. It was all a vibe, and it was all good vibes.
And it's funny because I'm not even like a big fan of like people covering music, but like Pitbull Toddler does it well. Matt and Zach, their renditions of songs, I was just like, how do they even think to do the song like this?
I had
so
no
amazing.
idea. I had no idea Pap had became like the 6th member of Pitbull Toddler.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's a regular thing.
I didn't know he was there doing. He was the full-fledged backup singer.
He used to like basically close the show with them, and then it just
With
kind of
Sweet Caroline,
morphed
right?
into and they just kind of morphed into he's just a member of the band now.
Yeah, he always does Sweet Caroline. Like that's
Yeah.
part of the they wait for him to.
But wasn't that like how what JP's kind of saying is that used to be what it was? He would just come on stage, do that song, and end it. Yeah,
right. And now he's like he's up there the entire set, and he's singing backup.
The people want Pap. What can I say?
My favorite part of the whole thing was when Drew, Sarah, Danielle, John, me, and Nicole were all just kind of hitting the Saturday night, like going everywhere together. Because it was just like a bonding moment where we all got to have fun.
Yep.
And it was like a moment where I'm like, damn, I get to work with people I love and just have fun. This is so cool, you know?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And it's going to sound lame, but my favorite part of the whole weekend were the conversations.
Yeah.
The one-on-one conversations, whether it was with people from the audience, whether it was with the other people on the air, or whether it was with JoJo, or whether it was with Mike-O or Cernak or whoever it was. Just the conversations and getting that kind of, like you said, that kind of bonding time.
Yeah.
Especially with the audience.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people. And
oh, yeah, you got to hang out with Jennifer, and you were talking to Jennifer for a long time by the pool.
He doesn't remember you were drunk. Yes.
You remember that?
Who's
you know, Nurse Jennifer.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, well, help me out.
Yeah.
Because I went, I remember Jennifer was super cool, and our son was there.
Yep.
And, we talked to her for about a half an hour or whatever. But that was at the table. You were sitting there too, weren't you?
Yep.
Please tell me that you met up with your former college soccer.
No.
Oh, my God. So
no, I never
Saturday
found
morning,
that dude. And to be quite honest with you, if that was the case, I kind of think they would have made it. I was easy to find. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't hiding.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, I was up early, beautiful sunset. There's this swinging bench right on the beach, and I was enjoying my little Diet Coke moment. And I mean, must have been 7:38 or something, no later than 8. And a guy comes walking down. He's got a coffee, and come to find out, he's been there since Thursday, and he's a big fan. He listens all the time. He says doesn't get to call, but he played soccer with JP in college.
Wow.
I know. And I was like, holy crap.
And
his
he
name
lives out here. Yeah.
Yes. His name was Jeff. They call him JB. Those are the only two things I remember.
JP and JB.
I said. But I was like, JP's probably, it was early, and he's probably asleep right now, but look for him. He's going to be out and about. He's here until, it's over. So let's go. And so, but I thought he'd find you.
But that's my point. I think he might have been full of it. I think it might have just been somebody pulling your chain a little bit.
Why would he lie? Like, we literally were talking about you.
I don't remember playing with anybody named Jeff. But it's not that with my memory.
He had like 50 nicknames too. They said, hey, they call him this and that and whatever they called. They had like all these, he had all these nicknames, but JB was, I think, the final nickname.
But then why not why not try and confine me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe
like
he did. I will say this too, JP, and I know you were out and about. I know I'm not, this is no ill will here.
I took no naps.
But people kept telling me, remember, I've actually had to find you a few times and say, this person wants to meet you. I'm sure you remember that.
Right.
And they're like, where's JP? I'm like, I don't know. And so I feel like people were looking for you. Some of them couldn't find you. He might have been one of them.
I spent the majority of the time side stage.
See, and that's the thing. A lot of people didn't know that was even a thing. They were over by the pool.
But the bar was the bar was there, and I was just
But the
sitting there
main bar over there is where a lot of people, up the top
Right.
floor and bottom floor, I think that's where I don't know that a lot of people, A, knew about that area, or B, thought that they could even come over there because that's where the pig roast was and they weren't invited.
Yeah, I didn't know about the backstage. I was told the tower is where we go charge the drinks to the room. So that's why I went to that bar.
Yeah.
Right. And I went over there because I was sitting there with a listener and her husband that drove up from Fort Myers for the day because she wanted to tell me about. So she was a sweet person, but she was like, when I cremated my dog, I had to be in the room. When they cremated the dog, I watched the dog slide into the oven. I was like, there's no way I could do that. There's no way I can do that. But that's when I went to go buy drinks, and I tried to. Oh yeah, the scanner's down. I was like, oh okay. No, that was the end of that. But
well, I'm not saying. I just think that people might have been looking for you. I know people were looking for you, and I had to hunt you down myself. And I think you're right. I typically remember you being over in that area.
Yeah, that's kind of where I hung out. The biggest reason is because there's a fan there. There was one of those giant fans right there. I'm like, I'm not leaving that spot right there. That's going to be, if anybody needs to find me, you can find me trying to survive. Because that's, as somebody who's not from there, and I understand I need to get used to it because eventually I will be from there.
No, you don't have to be. You could always, it's pretty hot.
Oh, relax.
It's pretty hot down here. Maybe you couldn't get used to it.
Trust me, we're not going to live in the same place. You'll be okay.
It was hard to
roommates.
To lose track of people or not run into them because I know my phone at one point went down and I would see someone to be like, "Oh, I've been looking for you." It's like my phone's dead. I got to go over here. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Never came back. It wasn't because I was trying to avoid people. It just gets so busy.
You get sidetracked.
Exactly. Yeah. You're on side quest the whole time.
And case in point, I was walking back from the pool Friday night. And I heard my name, Monica. And I turned around and I waved because I didn't want to be rude, but I couldn't see who it was or waved or what. And I kept walking. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. And then come to find out it was JP. I didn't even know it was you. Sorry.
That was when Ian and I, it's so funny. Because I was standing, I guess it was Friday night. I was standing, my back was starting to tighten up. And he goes, I got you, brother. He's like, I'm going through the same thing. And we went back to his room and we were sitting on that outside patio. And he had brought some kratom with him. And I'll tell you what, man, dude, that stuff loosened my back right up.
Did the trick?
Or I don't know if it loosened it up or if it just dulled the pain.
Yeah.
But it definitely did what it was supposed to do. So Monica's walking. This is great. Monica's walking past us, right? I yell, Monica. And you look around and you keep on walking.
I waved, though.
Hold on. Yeah, but you didn't know who you were waving at. You just put your hand up in the air and kept on walking.
I'm going to bed.
Hold on. So then I write, that was me that just yelled hello.
No, hold on.
And
you
then,
didn't.
hold on, let me finish.
No, you didn't.
And then it says, I get the read receipt, read. And I go to Ian, I'm like, that bitch knows it's me and she's just going to keep on walking.
I did read.
And then it was about 30 seconds before I guess it clicked in, and then you turned around.
He said,
and then she comes over, and then she comes over to where we are, and the sprinkler kicks on.
Oh.
And almost took her out because that was like one of the most powerful sprinklers I've ever seen in my life.
I was walking, like he said, but all he texted was, that was me. And so I thought, the reason I did read it and I didn't respond because I thought, he's talking to someone else. Like this, it was late at night. It was an accident. I'm not even going to bother him or whatever. And then I thought, what if it's not? So I don't want to make him mad. So all I literally texted back was a question mark. Like, in other words, so if not, he would have been like, oh, wrong text. Like, literally, I thought that's how the conversation was going to go. And instead he was like, I just yelled your name. I'm like, oh. And he's like, are you walking by the pool? I'm like, oh, crap. So then I did go back and we did hang out.
So biggest moments, Friday, this happened. I don't even think I told you guys this yet. Spike, right? He's known for what when it comes to...
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
By the way, I miss Fake Spike. So if Fake Spike is out there, I'd love to hear from you for a while. He's been, it's been a minute.
Monica, what's one of the biggest no's Spike has when it comes to his drinks?
White cans.
And when it comes to preparing them?
Oh, nobody pours his own beer. Like, he has to pour his own beer. No guy can pour his beer. A girl can pour his beer, but a guy can't pour his beer.
It's a whole thing, right? It's like, oh, no, I'll never let a man do that, okay? Me and him posed with this fan for...
So, hold on a second. If there's a dude bartender, that guy can't pour his beer?
No, that's not. And I said...
just say, give it to me.
So in my head, I was like, so in your head, Spike, the guy bartender comes over, pours the pitcher of beer, and you are immediately obligated to gargle his hog. Like, there's no way around it. There's no in between. You are clearly gay, and you must make out. Like, that's not how it works.
So, funny you say that. So... Me, Spike, and
he made out with a dude.
2 listeners are taking a photo, and this lady goes to take it, and she goes, 1. I'm gonna say on 3. No, he asked her. She goes, give us a countdown. And she's like, 1, 2, 3. On 3, he kisses me on the cheek. Spike kisses me on the cheek on 3.
I don't believe you.
100% happened. And I was like, Spike,
he is the
you won't
most...
let a man pour a drink, but you're gonna ambush me in a photo with a kiss. That's insane.
Wow.
Spike.
Does he know he's gay now?
I mean, obviously.
In my books.
Next time you see him, he will not only be getting beer poured for him, he will be pouring men beers. He will be all about that. It doesn't matter anymore.
And I was like, well, you're not rooming with me because of this. If anything, you're definitely not allowed in my room.
Also, I'd like to squash the rumor. I found out Saturday morning that the rumor was that Spike stayed in my room on Friday night.
Oh, he did it?
He did not. I know he did not. He kept his beers, some drinks and stuff in my fridge, but he did not stay.
JP, did you hear about this?
What?
Spike didn't have a room. So he left beers in JoJo's and Monica's and I forget who else's room. And his idea was, at the end of the night, I'm going to act like I need drinks. Be like, I need to get my drinks from your room. And then just try to sleep in that person's room.
Yeah, then he found out I had one bed.
From the guy who won the lottery.
Yes.
That's funny.
And is retired and has walking around money. Yes.
That's funny.
Classic Spike.
Where did he crash?
Nobody knows yet. He said in a room.
I heard 2 things, and I don't know. Maybe they're both true. I don't know, but I heard he roomed with attorney Patrick Smith,
which I heard wasn't
on
true.
Friday night. But I also heard he stayed with me, so that doesn't have to be true. And then I heard that he slept on the beach.
That's what I said to people. I think he just fell asleep on the beach.
By the way, that guy. Apparently, there was, for those of you who aren't there was a dude that was in a motorized wheelchair.
Oh my God! Yes.
And at one point on Friday night, they had talked him into riding his mechanical motorized wheelchair into the pool.
Yeah, Mike did.
Mike Calta?
Yeah.
And then the dude was going to do it, but from what I was told, he started to do it and then he fell out of the wheelchair. So it didn't end up going in.
Yeah.
But I was just like, and then he was going to give it another shot on Saturday night. I'm like, I don't even want to be there to be able to be questioned about what happened. Like, I want nothing to do with that because I don't know how a motorized wheelchair is going to go in the pool with the battery. I have no idea.
But then also, I'm more concerned about the guy after he's in there. If he can't, how is he going to not drown?
Right. Well, somebody will grab their arm like they did you.
Come on, we need.
From what I heard, though, he was then after Friday night. They found him out of his wheelchair in the parking lot, passed out on the ground.
100% right. Friday, he drove 4 hours on that thing to that event, they said. And he had to stop at like a Publix or something, get charged up, and then make it over there.
Oh, my
And then,
God.
he tried to get in the pool and didn't. And then the listeners had to stop him because apparently he tried again. They're like, no, stop.
Yeah,
stop.
no. You
Can I just say how messed up these Bone chat rooms are? Because I got so many texts from so many people paying attention to social media or on these Facebook pages or whatever who said, is it true someone drove a car into the pool? That's literally, so somewhere on these fan pages,
Moose posted that.
Someone said that there was a car into the pool. And I'm like, let's calm it down, people. That didn't happen. Sorry.
You should have said yes.
I'm not perpetuating rumors. Speaking of clearing up rumors.
Yes, and it was awesome.
According to Drew, he was between John Senning and Mo in the room situation. He put pineapple magnets on their doors.
Oh, okay, that's what it was then. I didn't want to say it. Now that the cat's out the bag, I heard it was on Mo's door. I was like, Mo and them aren't swingers. They're like, it was on Mo's door. It makes so much more sense.
So was it Mo? I was at the end. Like when you walk down that hallway, I was in 308. I was in the last room on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
The room right before you got to mine had that pumpkin. That pumpkin, the pineapple upside down and said down for shenanigans.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense now. So much more sense.
Right, but I don't know who I thought Drew was in that room.
Well, he is, but he's saying he put it on Mo's room.
He put it on
and John Senning's room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, Tampa Bay for Life said, I had a talk with that guy too, Monica, the JP, went to school with JP. He said he was from Long Island and played soccer with JP in college. I believed him, real nice guy. And he was a real nice guy.
Dude, get in touch with me, man.
I believe him.
It's real simple to find me with social media. I would love to catch up with with that dude. If that's the case, if I played ball with him.
He said he listens
with him,
every day.
We know each other.
So maybe he can hear it. Maybe this will work out.
I hope so.
Me too.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was a good catch-up. I would imagine it would take a small miracle for this gig not to happen again next year because it was I don't know.
Listen, I'm always down at the
being
beach.
in the middle of it and talking to listeners. They were having an absolute blast, and the place was packed. Sponsors were happy. Staff was happy.
It's such a good, I guess, omen
Vibe.
or whatever. Yeah, and vibe, but omen that it might, because there was no drama. If something really bad happened, I'm like, can't do that
Right.
again. Can't have
It was
anything.
drama-free. And I would do anything for John Senning to bring back that gas can full of booze and watch them freak out again. Because
Yes.
that was another highlight for me. Look at the look of, oh my God, what do I do now? I'm a security guard and they don't pay me enough for this.
JP, you remember Little John, right? Little John, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's from that. He had a group called Little John the East Side Boys. The East Side Boys used to carry around gas tanks of what they called crunk juice. So that's where you got the idea.
And was that crunk juice?
That was John Senning's crunk juice, yes.
Got it. Now I know. Now I'm in. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back and we'll get the dead guy in just a few minutes. JP 125 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
Shiny machine, got the feel for the whale, keep the moving parts clean. I chew, pointing down the avenue. I don't know where it's coming through.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
This should make for an interesting beach bash today.
I don't understand why you're angry.
I'm not angry.
Well, you look extremely angry.
I'm tan.
That makes me look much angrier than I actually am.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone.
Or anytime with the full show replay.
On the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Whiskey River, Ozona Brewing, and The Zoo. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Garabo Live. Primetime, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ziprecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio.
During the month of July, Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet Store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet Store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet Store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
More fiber and laxatives, eh? Who are you? I'm future you. Future me? Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Our doctor figured it out. It's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL-HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes, JP, hour number 2, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. Got to sit in with him for a little while during Mo's Rock Show on Saturday. He's a cool dude. Appreciate him sponsoring the show. We'll get the dead guy in the envelope in a few minutes. Did either one of you, by any chance, stumble on this article about Gwyneth Paltrow and Ben Affleck?
No.
Did either one of you see
I've
this?
had no real life in my life since last Friday, so maybe Thursday.
Is Dizzy in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to this one. So she's got a book coming out. She's got a biography that's coming out, right? So you know what always happens when the book's coming out, all of a sudden quotes start to get thrown around, like the salacious stuff to get people to go out and buy the book. Here's one you didn't see coming. The headline was, The Sex Act. I didn't even think about that. The Sex Act Gwyneth Paltrow loved performing with Ben Affleck revealed. And I'm like, well, I didn't even know they dated, but this I have to read. So then I start scrolling down. I'm like, okay, the Oscar winner revealed the bedroom secret to her makeup artist because she was about to sit there. She went to lunch. She was in London. She went to lunch. She came back. She's with her makeup artist, and they're getting ready to sit down. She's doing an interview with the person who's helping her, who's writing the book. And it was a side. It says here there was a side of her that her friends knew, but the public never got to see. And she told the makeup artist, guy's name is Kevin Aucoin, in his London hotel room when they were getting ready to do the day after the lunch that she loved when Affleck teabagged her.
What?
Like they made tea together and.
No. No. Now, the thing that startles you about that sentence, I'll say it again. She told Kevin Aucoin in his London hotel room one day after lunch that she loved when Affleck teabagged her. The problem with that whole sentence is we know these people. Like, we could picture them. Now, I need to know how it was that he was, like, dropping his balls on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, was she on her back and he's like now naked, squatting? Like, how did it go down? I need to know now. I need to know.
Didn't you say you've done that to Nicole, your wife?
Yeah, Gladiator. She was on she bought a like a massage table so she can stretch on it. It's like just like it's got like when you're face down and it's got the hole in the middle so you can breathe.
Yeah.
But she was like face up and she was stretching, and it's a little bit low and it's like the perfect height. So I put one on each eye and then I put my schmeckle right down the middle of her nose, and now it's a gladiator.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Because think of the visual of it. It's a gladiator.
Okay.
Right, it's a gladiator helmet. And she laughed and I laughed, and then that was the end of it. We moved on. But then I'm like,
I think it has to be in what you're working with, because if it's impressive, if we're just going to call it the Josh Maloney, right? if it's impressive, then that's more fun. If you're working with something that's not really all there, then what are we doing here?
right, it doesn't even get past the eyeballs.
Yeah.
I definitely do it to Nicole now and then. Like, she'll be laying down watching TV, and I'll go over there and I'll just kind of on her. I go, "Can I have the remote?" Just like,
can I have the remote?
Plop it on her.
Right. But like, Monica, you're the lady in the room. What is enjoyable about the teabag?
I think it.
If you're if you're going down on your dude and it's part of it, and you pay attention to that, you pay attention to the jewels. That's cool. But she liked it when he like just over her face and just dropped them down. Like, that's, to me, I don't understand how you get off on that.
Well, I feel like it would be. I don't think that. maybe it is, and I don't know. You'd have to ask her. But I would feel like that's a really cool way to start things. Like, I like to start things with mouth hugs. Like, some women like all of that, and so if that's a jumping off point, if that's how they start, and then it gets her turned on, and she gets to do things with what's in her face, and if stuff happens, then he's probably happy, and it can end up nice.
You could have given me an hour to come up with the sex act that she loved when Ben Affleck did it to her. I would have never got the teabag.
Same. My first thought was salad tossing. Like,
right.
She used to get that salad toss.
Which, by the way, she specifically says she does not do.
Oh. Well, now I feel like she does it. That's why she
does.
Let me clear it up. I don't do any of that. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
That was like John saying, "Let me clear this up. I don't pee in the pool." As he's peeing in the pool next to Monica.
Right. And this chick, she's interesting. Gwyneth Paltrow. She's got that Goop website, which is kind of all over the place, and she talks a lot about sex, and there was
There's
like
a candle that smells like her vagina, right?
Well, so it says here in the article, the site famously sold a $75 "This Smells Like My Vagina" candle. And then that got discontinued. And then she followed it up with other candles called, one was "This Smells Like My Orgasm." And the next one said, "This smells like my prenup." And in 2023, the actress candidly answered fans' sex questions and revealed that she does not, I won't say what she wrote in the article, toss salad. She will not do that.
I mean, listen, she's got a line, but she's also not a prude.
She's definitely not. She's definitely not a prude. She's definitely not a prude. It's funny. I feel like the press and the media have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this girl, and I don't really know why. Like, she's never seemed like not a good person or a genuine person.
It also feels like she doesn't play the game. She's not out there every day trying to be Miss Hollywood.
And she's another one. Like, she's like, she's a beautiful woman. She's not she's kind of oddly hot. There are times when you see her, you're like, oh, okay. And then there's times you can see it. You'd see her and she looks like an absolute 10. It's weird.
I agree with that 100%.
Favorite? Do you have? I mean, is she the type of person that you have a favorite Gwyneth Paltrow movie? In other words, maybe that's another reason, that she's. I think she's just mediocre. She's not as far as her acting abilities, but I'm saying she's middle of the road. She's not a controversy starter. She's not like a recluse, and you never see her. She's just there.
She does have a way of being able to make some headlines, though. She named a kid Apple.
I feel like that bothered you more than anybody else.
When it first happened, that was a whole.
People talked about it, but I mean, I don't care what she.
It didn't bother me.
Where is Apple? Where's she now? What's she look like?
I don't know, but she's got to be in her 20s because that was like
Apple
early on in my on-air career.
Yeah, she's definitely Apple Martin. I guess I said Paltrow. And
she's married to the guy in Coldplay. She was married to the guy in Coldplay. How old is she? Does it say?
She looks like Gwyneth Paltrow on a candy stripe 3 days ago. Hang on. Daughter, she and her other brothers. I'm looking for a. Oh, here she is. 21 years old.
Nice.
She lives in the UK.
Does she? Yeah.
She's 21. Look, she looks exactly like
her mother.
Yes, but also like she looks like a mashup. So how sometimes kids look like a mashup. That's it.
Who was the mother-daughter duo that were doing photo shoots in their underwear? Like I think they were doing Victoria's Secret on maybe Victoria's Secret spots or something like that.
Do I remember this?
Diz, can you Google that quick?
Oh, I definitely am right now.
Just put in mother-daughter models.
Heidi Klum.
It was Heidi Klum and her daughter?
Yeah. Oh, I love Heidi Klum.
Yeah. But it was strange. It was a little bit like almost kind of touchy-feely.
Yeah,
when you saw them and they were holding each other the way it was, I'm like, that doesn't happen in real life.
She doesn't give a crap. She literally just...
Heidi Klum?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
At all.
I wouldn't either.
She got seal money? She got her own money, but...
She got her own money.
Yeah.
She doesn't need seal money. That's like just saying Giselle Bundchen has Tom Brady money.
She got that on top of your own money. You're
She got her own money. She didn't need Tom Brady money. As a matter of fact, for a large part of that whole marriage, she was the breadwinner in that house.
Yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't until, because you got to remember with Brady, he kept restructuring his contract so they had room to bring in stud players.
Yeah.
And then I think it wasn't until he signed the deal with Fox for, $50 million a year or whatever it was, where maybe he caught up to her.
Whatever. Is it football season yet? I'm ready.
Yeah, well, I just saw a story came out. I'll give you a little football before we go to Dead Guy, Monica. Will Levis, season-ending surgery on his shoulder. So
I saw that. I like that kid.
Cam Ward is going to be the starting quarterback for Tennessee.
Nice.
And it's funny the way it reads. It's like you can tell we don't even want you to come back. It said, quote, after consulting with doctors, his representatives, Will Levis has decided to undergo shoulder surgery that will sideline him for the entire 2025 season. We support his decision to focus on his long-term health, the Titans said in a statement. Quote, he approached the offseason with professionalism and showed clear growth as a leader. We remain confident in his full recovery. They didn't exactly say, there'll be a quarterback competition when he returns or he'll have, a right to get his starting spot back. They're like, no, it's kind of cool. You want to go get your shoulder done? Dad, don't worry about it. We got this new guy we just used with the first pick of the draft.
Yeah. And then his
University of Miami. That's my favorite college right there.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
And then Will Levis's statement was almost like reeking of desperation. Is like, I'm dedicated to coming back and playing at the top level of football. And like he was like, don't count me out, guys. I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I swear, I'll be back. I felt bad. Oh, God.
I'll be back for OTAs.
Yeah, don't forget about me.
I'm gonna be okay. All right, Dead Dude in the Envelope. 'Tis time. Dead Guy in the Envelope is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get a guaranteed offer on your home at markspain.com.
Quick thank you to Kim, who came out Friday to the Bone Beach Bash and dropped off not only office supplies, which I'm a nerd for, but actual physical notepad of nerd notes with my face on it, like a
that's right.
flipping boss made my whole year. Thank you.
I forgot. By the way, you never gave me those drinks.
What drinks?
The mushroom drinks.
Oh, I gave them to Ian. Sorry.
You
Sorry.
said to me, I have somebody brought me these drinks for you. I have them. The mushroom drinks that you were talking about in the air, I have them for you.
Yeah, you were gone.
Oh, yeah, it was Sunday.
Yeah. I did yesterday.
I saw she I forgot about that.
Sorry, me too. I forgot. You look nice today.
Nice.
I'll go to his shop and drink one for you, dog.
That's cool. All right. This guy we have here is an American actor and comedian. I would say you know him. He had 2 iconic roles, and one of them was on television, and one of them was in film. Monifa.
Was his TV iconic role a sitcom?
Yes.
Thank
there you go.
We didn't hear it, but yes,
come-
there
yeah,
it is. Yeah,
okay.
There it is.
Did he win an Emmy or an Academy Award for his work?
He
Like
was
a big one?
nominated for an Academy Award.
Okay.
He doesn't have, and I don't see, I'll go back and check it out during the break, but I don't see that he won. He's been nominated for Golden Globes. He was nominated for, he was nominated for Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor. He was nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor as well. Yeah, there you go. All right. 800-771-1025. American comedian, actor, TV, and film. He had an iconic role in each of those. And by the way, it wasn't the same character. So it wasn't like he played this role on a television show and then it went into a movie. Or vice versa.
Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
not the case. 800-771-1025 is Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Fence Outlet customer Sarah shares.
We decided to go with Fence Outlet after receiving several referrals from our neighbors. They've been in business for over 30 years, so we trusted that they would do a great job, and they did.
Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C10252 and C10803.
Hey, boss, it's me, your air conditioning unit. You know, the one who cools your house. Just wanted to remind you that summertime means I'll be working overtime. Because the hotter it is, the harder I work, and the more electricity I use to keep your home feeling like, well, you don't live in Florida. So don't be alarmed when your electric bill goes up. In fact, 50% of that bill can be from my cooling. Here's a tip for you, boss. Go to TampaElectric.com/summerbills for more information and ways you can save. You're welcome.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
A cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live, prime time, baby, telling you to come out to All American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey, Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. because All American Gunslingers is partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. Get your chance to shoot an actual drone. This is a ticketed event. Tickets are available now, but get them while they last. Go to aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, shooting down drones, America.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Stead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. The clues you got so far: this is an American actor and comedian. He's got two iconic roles. One of them was on television, one of them was in film. And it was not the same character. All right, it was two separate characters that are considered, I would say, iconic. Monica asked if the television show he was on was a sitcom. Yes, it was. Diana on line one. Go ahead, Diana.
Hi, did he have a family member that was an actor as well?
He was married to somebody that I never even heard of. She was an actress, but I never even heard of her. But so, yeah, I guess that would be a family member, right? Go ahead. Here's your ding.
Okay, but not a brother specifically.
No.
Okay, thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Let's go to Mike, line two.
Hey, JP, Diz, Monifa.
Hello.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, was this gentleman mad?
Aw, don't. That's half
Did I
the
ruin
fun.
it? Did I ruin it for you, Mike?
Yeah, you can't do that.
He was not murdered. Glenn, line three.
Hey, was his work primarily in the 70s?
He worked in the 70s, but I would not say primarily in the 70s, so no.
Oh, ew.
What?
I don't know. That felt harsh. He kind of was right. He worked.
Oh, but he said was his
primary. You're right.
Primary in the and I would argue out of the two roles, the one of them, the film one, was bigger, and that was not in the 70s. Eric, line four.
Hey, love the show, guys. That even goes for you too, Monica. My question is, was the comedy that he was in, was Ted Danson in that comedy?
Nope. Michael, line five.
Hey, Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Monifa,
buddy.
I'm going to take you out to Beach Bash next week.
I'm there. I'll meet you there, sir.
What's he a heavy set gentleman?
Nope. Ernie, line 6.
What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Was he in the movie Caddyshack?
Wow.
No. Karen, line 7.
Hey, was he a white guy?
No, he was not.
Was he a Hispanic guy?
Nope.
Was
Joe,
he
line
black?
1. What'd you say?
black?
Diz? What'd you? I didn't hear him. What'd he say?
Was he a brother? Oh my God! There's nothing left.
My
There's plenty
God.
left.
And you just now there is, and somebody's gonna get the answer real quick. Joe, line 1.
Oh, Joe gone.
Joe gone. You want to give us nerd notes, Monifa?
Yeah, first to start, I'm starting with he's an American actor, comedian with 2 iconic roles, one in TV and one in film, and he was not white, not black, and not Hispanic. The one TV iconic role was in a sitcom. He did work in the 70s. That wasn't his heyday. He had Academy Award nom as well as Golden Globe nom. That was for Best Supporting Actor.
Correct. Kyle, line 3. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hey, guys. Was this guy also popular in the world of baseball?
I don't think so. Who are you thinking?
I'm thinking Bob Uecker.
No. Just got finished saying the guy wasn't white.
Bob Uecker's is white. White is white.
Sure is. Heather, line 8.
Did he play in the Bernie Mac show?
No. He did not play in the Bernie Mac show. Vince, line 1.
Did he sell stuff on TV? Was it a juice man juice? Drink a glass of juice, get my car, lick my eyebrows, juice man.
What was happening?
Nope. I don't know what the hell that
He was
was.
having a stroke.
Let's go with which one should we go with? Let's go with Mitch on line 2.
Yeah, guys, was he in The Karate Kid?
Yes, he was.
Was it the great Pat Morita?
Pat Morita is the dead guy in the envelope. Congratulations. You are a big old winner. Let's see what we got today. Your choice. Blink 182 at the Amp, Cage the Elephant for Next Big Thing Legends at Baycare Sound on September 17th, or Papa Roach at the Amp. Which would you like?
I'll do Blink 182.
You got a pair of tickets to see Blink 182 at the Amp August 29th. Congratulations. Hold on. You are a big old winner. Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi himself. The iconic television role would be Arnold. He played from on Happy Days.
Oh, yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. The question I have is, and I never remember the order, was Arnold first or Al first?
My gut says Al, but I really think it was Arnold's. Like in the beginning of the show, didn't they all go to Arnold's? They didn't go to Al's. I feel like if I have to bet money,
I thought they went to Al's.
And then Arnold?
And Arnold kept the name Al's. But I could be very, very wrong.
They went to Arnold's.
You could be. You're probably right.
I don't know though. Nobody.
We know how much my memory sucks. By the way, do you know how many of those questions I got wrong when we were doing the? You would have been laughing if you were there. You know how
I was
it was
there
like,
for part of it, actually.
for what, the trivia?
Yeah, I was in the
When
sand and I was on the side.
When it was, they would ask me questions, and you know how I know when we're doing the show, and I know it's like, what's the painting with the woman with the smile, and you know how many of those I had, and I'm
nobody
like,
knew.
No, but I couldn't get the word out.
I will say this,
and then Galvin came in and got him. Like, you bastard.
I feel so. You're saying you had a lot of assists. You might not have had first place.
No, it wasn't assist. It was like I couldn't get the word. Like I knew the answer. But
you gave him all the hints, and that's how he got
No. It wasn't even about hints because they just asked the questions and we had to write it down.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So in my mind, I'm like, what the hell is this guy's name? I know he's in the band. And one of the answers was Travis Barker from Blink 182. And I could not, I was like, I have his tattooed head. He's banging a Kardashian, like the whole deal. And I couldn't get the word out. I was like, you prick.
Can I say, I feel like I had a part of you losing. And that
doesn't sound wrong.
Because... Because before that, and I hope I'm not who cares? It all worked out. It was fun, but JoJo had her hands full with 50 million things, and I guess Ethan had asked her to assign point levels to them based on difficult or whatever, from easy to difficult. And some of them on there I knew the answer to, so we all know that was like a 1 and easy and super or whatever. But then other ones were way, way harder, and a lot of them were like a story before the question was asked. So I was the one who assigned all the point values to all of the rock questions.
Wonderful.
You're welcome. I hope I helped you lose.
Yeah, you did. No, my brain helped me lose.
Well, that's got to be frustrating. I feel like you would have. Honestly, and no pride, all pride aside or whatever.
What?
If your brain worked, would you have? So you would have gotten that answer if you knew Travis Spark. That'd have been more points. You know what I mean?
Right.
So would you have won?
I think I lost by 6 points.
You might.
Which was that was based on you had by the points. So basically, I think I lost by 2 questions.
And he had a lightning round. I saw like he was already with a lightning round.
We didn't do the lightning round because it was already going too long.
Oh,
that thing went like an hour.
Did it really?
I figued this was going to be a quick thing.
15 minutes, yeah.
I thought we were doing it like with a listener. I didn't know we were doing it for a listener. So it was fun though. It was fun. It was fun because everybody ended up picking on Mo because he's the guy with the rock show. Meanwhile, he was getting his ass beat.
He had his own sports show too. This guy just gets shows, and he doesn't not necessarily equipped to have all of the knowledge. But you know what? He's smart enough to have other people on that do. So
the rock show was fun, man. I had a good time. That was like I really got to sit and hang out with Ethan too. He was a cool dude.
Oh, Ethan's awesome, man.
Ethan loves you. Ethan is convinced he would win a rock knowledge off with you alone, like one-on-one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he wants to do it. He's told me that multiple times.
I'll do it.
We should arrange that one time here on the show. Right quick. Maybe play for a prize.
Maybe he should have been one of the contestants and had like JoJo will host it. This way he could have been
next year.
He could have been in the game.
Rematch.
We'll do it next year. All right, we got a segment left, then we'll hand it off to Senning. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar this Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard, 1-800-875-PASS, CamtechSchool.com.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob?
What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Rabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Wait, you're leaving us? You're matching pajamas.
Matching silk pajamas, babe.
You discover Heineken and now you go out to, watch live sports?
We were literally made to wrap you in luxury, to vibe, to recharge your soul.
And your weighted blanket is here.
It's like a blanket, but so weighted.
Don't listen to your PJs. Head to the game with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who has not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
Looking to upgrade your yard? Fence Outlet specializes in stunning new fence installations at competitive prices. Don't just fence in your yard, transform it. Quality fences that add style, privacy, and an upgrade to every home. Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C10252 and C10803.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
Not much you could do or say to faze me. People think I'm a little bit crazy. I get it from all angles, even occasionally. Doc Tracy will have to step in every once in a
JP,
while
1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I know Sending's coming in next. By the way, I finally had boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
Sending was doing that?
Yeah.
You made boiled peanuts?
Yeah. With
I totally
potatoes
get
and
it now.
carrots in there.
Yeah. It was kind of like the when I do the crawfish boil at my house
Oh, yeah?
with the potatoes in there and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was really good. I was kind of blown away. That was another thing. Yeah, you know what? Another big takeaway from the Bone Beach Bash is that security did not really like John Senning at all. And they're probably the only people on the planet who didn't like John Senning at all.
Yeah.
But between the walking around with the gas can full of whatever kind of jungle juice he had and having the big propane tank outside his room so he can boil up the peanuts.
Yeah, that's extra effort, by the way.
They,
Crazy
yeah, I know. He went above and beyond, but they were not. They weren't happy about the propane tank.
Well, listen, I mean, I get there's rules.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a typical average everyday weekend at their resort, so hopefully they kind of understood, and they kind of did, I guess. They kind of obviously I was in the pool and he gave me some of the little jungle juice, so
yeah.
He was allowed a little bit. They gave him a little leash, right?
They gave him a little bit of leeway. And then, well, I'll go back to one of the first things I said on the show today. The look on their face when he walked in with that gas can was priceless.
I think you were paying attention to that.
Well, they walked right past me. Like he came in through he came in through one gate. He had this thing on, and all of a sudden, security came from two different directions.
Yeah,
going right at him.
funnier would have been if he ran and hugged the can and started being all shady about it and giving people shots over here, and then running and eluding the cops the whole time.
That would have been great. Yeah, he starts juking them out. One of them falls in the pool.
Yeah.
Hey, Diz, question.
Yeah.
What's a better event, the cruise or the beach bash?
Good question.
Ooh. It's me personally. I don't get a lot of vacations, so I would say the cruise, just because I get to go do stuff
someplace else.
Yeah, exactly. But for someone like Monica, who doesn't plan if she goes on the cruise to get off, and stuff. Well, she plans to get off, but she's not get off the ship. This is a lot better for people like her who just want to be able to chill, something local, meet the personalities. So
it's far away from home.
Yeah.
I will say
the sorry to cut you off. The performances is something that the cruise doesn't get to do, which takes it to another
He brings
level.
the comics in, though.
Yeah, but like you're not going to be able to bring Matt and Zach type people onto the cruise and let them perform. You know what I mean?
Why can't you?
There's no venue for that.
See, and that kind of leads
Pitbull
into
Toddler doesn't play on the cruise?
No, they played. They did two things when I was on there. My very first cruise, they stopped at Key West, but we got off the boat and there was a performance stage, so they performed there.
Right.
The second one,
Matt and Zach can do that.
Yeah, well, if they did that, that would be insane.
Yeah.
The second one, it was like an acoustic performance up in one of the bar areas. So it was cool.
And that kind of leads into the person I talked to who had been on both the cruise and obviously this weekend.
There were a lot of those, by the way.
Yeah.
He said that he liked. They're both amazing events and nothing but fun in each one. But this one was takes a little bit of a bit more of him liking it because it was like the cruise is everybody and then there's hundreds of people for the Mike Calder show, but there's a whole boat of other people. This was literally just Bone
us.
people, and he had a lot more access and it would seem like a lot more personal than the cruise. So I guess there's pros and cons all over the joint.
I didn't see any cons.
I know. No, I mean for the cruise versus the cruise on the land. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of issues. I know there was one guy that was getting escorted out by security and looked pretty drunk. I could tell he was a listener, and as he was getting escorted out, he put his fist out to bump me, and I put my hands up in the air and go, I'm not doing that. You're getting escorted out. They're going to think I'm a part of this issue. I was like,
what's funny is, and if somebody gets upset, I apologize in advance. When we got there to do the first show at 11 a.m. on Friday, that Matt and Zach dad
no
was
comment.
bombed.
Yeah.
I mean, no judgment.
I mean, I got there. I was probably there by 10 o'clock, 10:15 maybe. And we started talking. And by the time our show, he was already up and running.
Which, in the
by
spirit
a
of
mile.
In his defense, in the spirit of the weekend, no judgment or anything, but also it hadn't
I wasn't
even started
judging.
yet.
I was jealous.
Yeah. Me too, a little bit.
I can't drink like that during the day and not nap. I can't. I need my nap. I need it, especially if I'm day drinking. I can't. Yeah.
But then you're never. Would you come back out?
Yeah,
Or once you're down for the nap, you're in for the night.
No, after the show on Friday, I went. It's I got to go relax for an hour, and I went in the room. I took a shower. I sat in the air conditioner for an hour, and then I heard Mo's big mouth outside my door, and then it was it kept going. People started showing up, and that hallway just progressively got louder, and I just kept hearing Mo. And I'm all right, this is the resistance is futile. So I just got up and went outside and cracked open a beer and started going. But I got my nap in on Friday.
Well,
I'm old and decrepit.
I feel though, I don't know. I'm older than you are, and let's go. I think it's just a mindset. I think you just don't. It's not your thing to do all of that. Doesn't mean that you can't do it. You just it's not your thing. You'd rather just do a little tiny bit of it, not get crazy hammered.
Yeah, I know this, and this was a thing on the cruise where it never really bothered me. I know there were certain people that were upset about the room situation, and I was kind of you're never going to be in there. Who cares?
Right?
Even if you are, it's to relax for a bit and then leave.
Staff members were upset about the room situation?
Yes, there was.
Really?
Yeah. And I was
why?
Just because they weren't with because you know how you guys were in it was you, Mo, Drew, Monty, you guys were all in one area, and then there was a few of us off to the other side. And I was like, who cares? Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like, are you going to go swing with them and you're so far away? Like, it doesn't matter. We're going to hang out with all of them and we're going to be outside. You're barely going to be in your room besides to sleep and shower.
I wonder if I'm going to ask John Stanley when he comes in, is because his room, what he told me, was literally on the other side of that wall, like of where basically here's the sand and the stage and everything, and then he's right there. I wonder if it was. I wonder if he was able to sleep, or did he have to wait until everybody went away before he could? I don't know.
Well, he's kind of like you and me. Like he was like, I'm only going to sleep when the gas tank's empty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and not the one he was carrying around.
No,
right.
Yeah,
but
he told me that when he woke up, I saw him on Saturday morning. He's like, I'm hurting.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I saw him too.
Back in the game, bro.
But when I saw him, God bless him, a trooper. When I saw him, I was like, "Hey, how you feeling?" I'm all perky and whatever, and he's like, "I'm hurting." He had sunglasses on, but he was also carrying the thing
tank,
for the thing, and I'm like, "Hey, he's a trooper.
Yeah,
he's
he
still gonna make boy pimp." But sorry, guys, can't. I'm hurting. I gotta sleep. He's like, "Nope, I'm doing it."
He went at it, man.
Good for him.
He's good. I tell you what, man. I was watching that kid all week, and that kid's gonna be a star.
Oh yeah,
there's no doubt in my mind.
He's got the right attitude. He's got such a good attitude, and
he really, really does. He works it. He was on stage when he was on stage. He was walking around. He was giving people drinks. He was having his conversations. He was doing it. He's good, man. He's a good dude, and he's up next. That's it for us. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. On behalf of myself and Monica, and thank you to Monica, and thank you to Dizzy, we say we bid you a fair adieu. We'll see you tomorrow at 11. Sending's in next. Bye.
Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at The Pirate Bar, Tarpon Tap House, and Fergs. Visit 1073theeagle.com for more details. Neutral, keep it tasty.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Injured? Hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Filing Form 2290 again? VINs, weights, EINs. What a nightmare.
Not with 2290.ai, the first AI-powered 2290 e-filing platform. Just snap or scan last year's Schedule 1 and hit submit, even if you're on the go.
Wait, with just a photo?
Yep. Our smart platform reads, validates, and files it in minutes. With real-time AI checks and instant Schedule 1 delivery, you can stay road ready and file fast.
Whoa, I just got my Schedule 1. Already?
That's right. Whether you're a solo hauler or running a fleet, smart truckers use smart tech. Just go to 2290.ai to snap or scan and submit. Anywhere, anytime.
Powered by Zenwork. Use code RADIO at checkout for 20% off your first filing. Only at 2290.ai. That's 2290.ai. With code RADIO at checkout for 20% off. 2290.ai.
WeatherTight Mike is here again, and I'd love to know what kind of advice you would give homeowners who are thinking about replacing their windows.
Well, Michael, here's the deal. If you're thinking about replacing your windows, don't wait until a hurricane's halfway through your living room like it's on a house tour. Get ahead of it with strong, energy-efficient windows that keep the weather out and the cool air in. It's one of the best investments you can make, next to buying cookies in bulk. And let's be honest, I know a thing or two about insulation, mainly because I provide it for my home and I store a little extra pounds around the waist for winter. Don't wait until a hurricane's knocking on your door to realize your windows are about as protective as a screen door on a submarine. Get ahead of it. Invest in impact-rated, energy-efficient windows now.
You can never put a true value on the things inside your home. Protect them from the start with WeatherTight windows. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. A horse whose mouth is filled with cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Sub
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
I'm Keith LeClaire, founder and owner of International Diamond Center.
Want to hear a great American dream story? Get Keith LeClaire talking about starting IDC over 40 years ago with a few $100s and some gold chains.
I started this business with 8 gold chains. Now we have inventory valued at well over $200 million and over 500,000 satisfied customers.
Indeed, IDC has earned a stellar reputation in the national jewelry industry, able to attract the finest brands and command the best supplier pricing.
People here trust us because we are the real deal. Best product, fair pricing, ironclad warranties, and no pressure atmosphere.
A big part of that success is staying true to Keith's core values.